Hi, so I would like to give a brief update on where I left the last time with my last video about reading. So basically, since my last video, I I managed to keep on going and reading every day consistently, and I have read I have finished a brief history of time of Stephen Hawking. I have read also The Universe in a Nutshell, always from Stephen Hawking. Then also the Grand Design, again from Stephen Hawking. And then I read this book, this one, the only one on paper, which is called Luce Fu, which means and there was light, which is from an astrophysicist, an Italian astrophysicist. Again, it talks about how light has been, say, the main, I would say the main character in modern physics, how it led to many great discoveries. And then I also read 7 brief lessons of physics from Carlo Rovelli, another Italian physicist. And I am now reading Black Holes and Time Warps from Kip Thorne. And I'm very, which is to me, it amounts to 7 books. And I have to say that I am very proud of this achievement for myself, because 1 year ago I would have never been able to do something like this, which is not crazy, but overall it is an accomplishment for me, because I have managed to keep on the consistency to read every day, and a significant amount of pages every day. And this is nothing more than the fruit of a small marginal adjustment that I have made in my life, meaning I really decided that, again, as I said, I really decided to set aside any distraction with regards to my smartphone or social media or anything else, and just dedicate free time, spare time I had to reading. Also, I am this always in the morning when I wake up, still at 5 a.m. I am reading. I keep on reading Analysis 1 from Terence Tao, and I've started also reading Classical Mechanics by Leonard Susskind, who he's a famous physicist. He made a great contribution to string theory, and basically he just launched a series which is called of books, which is called The Theoretical Minimum. And basically in this book he covers, there is a book for classical mechanics, quantum mechanics, special relativity, and general relativity. And basically in this series of books he just let's say, actually the name of the series speaks for itself, because it gives, it provides the reader with the strictly necessary requirements, strictly necessary knowledge to grasp that subject. And I am very much enthusiastic about all these readings, because they really are very fascinating to me. And another book that I have started reading is Introduction to Smooth Manifolds from Lee. It is, I would say, sort of a famous textbook for when dealing with geometry in higher dimensions, let's say. And of course, I don't have the knowledge requirement to delve into manifolds, so I had to start back from topology and the review of topology. And that's pretty much it. I really suggest anyone who believes that who actually has the desire to spend more time reading. I really suggest doing what I did, basically just doing a marginal adjustment in one's life, as I did. And what I did, I will repeat it now. I will study all throughout the day for school, and I would use again the Pomodoro technique, studying 25 minutes and resting for 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, instead of checking LinkedIn, Twitter, the email or whatever, just pick up a book and read. Okay, and this is this is pretty much how I have read this book in the past 2 months. Just by this tiny marginal adjustment. One may say, but those 5 minutes were, how many books can you read by just reading those 5 minutes? But that's the compounded effect of reading. If you keep on the consistency of this technique, of this method, all throughout the day, all throughout the week and the month, and then you keep on going, then at the end of on a larger time frame, you can see the results. And I can say empirically from what I did, I can say I am seeing the results. And this reminds me of a TED talk I've seen some time ago about this guy talking about marginal adjustments, that through a tiny marginal adjustment like this, you can achieve over a longer span of time, you can achieve actually outstanding results, definitely. And he really provided very, I would say, even easy, straightforward examples in how he changed his life. For example, he was just commuting to work. This guy was just commuting to work, and he had to walk for like 40 minutes. In those 40 minutes, instead of listening to music, he started listening to podcasts or lesson with German lessons. Okay, he wanted to learn German, and he did this over an arc of some years, and ultimately he have been able then to speak German and master the German language. And again, this is not rocket science. This is anything abstract. It is just setting aside a tiny amount of time each day, each week, and each month, and doing it consistently over a prolonged amount of time. And at the end of the day, you will see the results. I can really guarantee this. But without consistency, there is really nothing we can talk about. So this was just my update. If you have any question regarding the books, or you're just interested in this kind of readings, I would really like to have a conversation or discuss a little bit. I'm also thinking of doing some small videos, brief videos, where I, let's say, summarize, list the main points of some books, or for some chapters of some books. Because firstly for me, because if one explains the topic, if one tells about something, explaining is learning. So I would do that firstly for me, but also because I think that it would be interesting. Personally, I would find interesting if a guy reads a chapter from around the book I am also interested in, and he explains the main topics, the main takeaways that he grasped from that book. I would find it interesting. I don't know. Just let me know what do you think. Ciao.